Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? Metaverse Melon here. How are we all today? So I'm back with another video, finally feeling fresh again. Like, I can actually feel my teeth. I can actually, yeah, chill and relax and film this video. Just finished work for the weekend, so now we're off and we can actually, have some fun on Upland and film some really good videos. Took the jacket off as well. I do apologise about the last two videos. I have got my B&Q jacket and it ruffles about. I have noticed the audio on my headphones. Do apologise about that. I won't put that into the filming again. I've learned the mistakes of that, so yeah, going forward obviously the sound will be a lot better, and then on payday at the end of the month we'll be looking at buying a few more items for the content. I don't want to give too much away right now, but it should make the content a lot better. And what we will be doing is looking at Granada Hills today, because I've had a lot of private messages, a lot of chats, just the last few days with the videos and Granada Hills, the movement on it, and I just want to show you where Granada Hills is. If you've not seen it already, Granada Hills is a node in LA. If you're new to Upland, Upland's a property trading game where you can actually buy real locations, like virtual locations, but mapped to the real world. So every location is a real address in the real world as well. That's what I like about Upland. It's not just designed in a world what's not real, where you don't know what's what or how big it is. You can get the Eiffel Tower, you can get this Trafalgar Square in London eventually, all these places like Sydney, the Opera House, everything will be out on Upland once they release those cities in the game, which is really cool to see. And our plan with Granada Hills is to mint it out. Basically, I've been looking at UPX land and I'll go through it with everyone right now so we can actually see it together. This was at 3,000 properties 3 days ago, so we've minted basically 52 properties, sorry, in the last, not 50, 60, 62 properties in the last 3 days. So at the moment it's picking up, and I believe that we can keep minting out properties, and now I don't have to save any UPX for the actual giveaways. I'll be able to mint out probably another 38 properties myself, probably 40 properties before the end of the month, probably going into next month, and then obviously once we get that big pay we'll buy another probably another 30-40 properties in Granada Hills as well, trying to buy as many properties as possible. And then everybody else what's buying properties in Granada Hills, we can try and mint it out. And if we plan, we've got basically 60 days till the end of December, so or Christmas is the 25th, so say 55 days. If we can mint out, say 55 days, so 100 a day would be 30 days. So if we can mint out about 80 properties every single day on Granada Hills, we'll be able to get that down for Christmas, or get really close to getting it minted out as well. I know there's quite a lot of big properties in Granada Hills, so this is why I'm going to run an incentive. This isn't for UPX either, this is going to be for dollars. So if you want to actually win $50, what we're going to do is at the end of Christmas, so it will be the 31st of Christmas, but we will pick the winner on Christmas Day. The person what's minted out the most properties in Granada Hills will win $50. So what I will do is get any property that you've got in Upland, whatever property you want to sell. Obviously the cheaper price you'll get more money, and then what you basically put it on for the mint price, the cheapest mint price, and then I'll give the $50 on top of that. So say you put your property is 5,000 UPX, then what you'll do is put your property on for $55 on Upland, and I'll come and buy that property off you, giving you $50 kind of profit on top of that. Take away the 5%, so you'll end up with the $45, or we might even just do it up to $55, so you actually get the full $50. I think it'll be a bit better if we give you the full amount. So yeah, we'll run it for $50. So we'll do it so we give you 55, but then after the tax you'll actually get the $50, and we'll run that for the 30, I think it's the 30th of December, 31st of December, depending on the last day of the month. That's when I get paid, obviously, so we'll put the money straight in after Christmas, and then you'll get the money for that. So that'll be really cool like that. You can see actually we're minting out about 50-60 properties every single day now as well, so it's going down really quickly. And if we can get this down a little bit further, and then more people jump onto these videos, and now with the incentive to actually give away that dollars, hopefully more players jump on as well. So it's going really good. We've got the factory, we've got the racetrack we're going to look into building as well. The showroom's already up, so we've got the factory, the showroom, and we've also got our residence in Granada Hills, and then we plan to actually put the racetrack in as well. So I'll show you here. This is where the factory actually location is, and then this is where the factory, and then this is where the showroom is, and then this is where the ranch house is, and then you can see all the apartments we're building right now as well. So what we want to try and do is develop this area up as much as possible, and then we're going to try and build a really long racetrack. I've also got someone working on Discord as well, so to actually bring a brand new server. I don't have any idea how to work Discord at all. The amount of stuff you can do on Discord, automatic competitions, the wheel of names, all the good fun stuff on Discord. I've got someone what knows Discord very well, but builds servers servers for other people, so they're going to come on board and actually like start to like kind of like blend in the automatic competition, so we don't have to keep doing these like comments on the YouTube videos. I know it's fun and like it keeps these videos big, and like we'll do like giveaways and other stuff on the YouTube channel. I'm not going to change that, but when we're doing like big 100,000 UPEX giveaways and stuff, it'll be nice that you can actually see like automatically entering on Discord, and then it'll track everything as well, so we'll be able to like see the details, and then there's just, it's all there for everybody to see who's entered, who's paid what, you know, that kind of idea. So that's really good fun. And then what we want to do is like obviously talk about the racetracks. We plan to actually buy another big bit of land like we have here, something kind of like this size, maybe this size here. This might be a good idea, and actually have like the speedway, actually the construction here on the Spark. It won't be this location, I don't think, but let's actually have a look. He's not actually selling that property, but I think if we offered the right amount of money for this property, you know, this property will probably be worth about 120,000 UPEX, I'd say, roundabout. If we can offer him play 150,000 UPEX, maybe we can get that bit of land there, and then we could actually have the racetrack starting next to the where the showroom is. And what my plan is, why I want everything in the same location, because I want like a city hub, and then we plan to have like regions like going out from the city hub. So you'll have like the main factory, you'll have the showroom, you'll have the cafe, everything. But then we'll have like a small factory or like a small showroom, you know, like further down in LA and other places. We plan to have like a hub, and then like have like different kind of like franchising out over time, but that won't be for years to come. But our plan is not just to be in like one center, but we want the hub, like we want the city center, we want the place where people can come. And then with a cafe as well, if we put the cafe in somewhere like this, it means like when you're actually in the live stream, so when we're doing these live videos, you can actually look out, you can see stuff getting minted, not minted, but like manufactured, you know, like getting put on the lot. You'll be able to see like the van like taking the stuff to the showroom. So that's my idea behind it, you know, like eventually you can see like the land outside of Upland when you look out on the cafe. Hopefully in the future, once cars are out and other stuff, you know, the land will be more entertaining, animals, other stuff. So if you've got a cafe what's looking out onto here, I think it'll be really cool because it'll be busy, there'll be like loads of stuff going on as well. So let me know down in the comments what you think as well about that idea. We will be doing the 20,000 UPEX giveaway again as well, so if you subscribe to this channel and then you get this video to 50 likes, so try and push this video. Once it hits 50 likes, we'll get the comments from the comment section. Every single person's Upland username what is subscribed to this YouTube channel will be entered. You don't have to live in Granada Hills, you just need to be a subscriber to this channel, and then you'll get entered into the competition. Once this video gets 50 likes, we will give away 20,000 UPEX to one lucky winner. I will try and not film early tomorrow so we can try and hit it, but just remember, once I film a new video, we kind of go into the new competitions. The other videos, like, it's not like I'm not leaving it long enough, like the videos stop at about 42 likes. That's an incentive for you guys to push it, and then we can give away that UPEX. As you can see here, we've got 11,000. I've just sold another property, and then we'll collect the earnings right now as well, so we should get this up to about 14,000. At that point, we'll be able to go into Granada Hills again and get one more property. I'm trying to keep this above 200,000, so obviously I can use that for giveaways up to Christmas. I think that'll be really fun to do, like Christmas giveaways and other stuff. So we're just trying to find a property what will be in the price range. 14,274, perfect. So that's the property we're going to get. 125 UPEX to send, so we won't do that. If you're going to put your properties up at 125 UPEX, just remember you're not going to sell as often. So mine's at 25 UPEX, but I'll probably get visits 10 times more often than this person will. I don't mean to like call it out at all or anything like that, but like you do get more UPEX for having your UPEX lower. It may seem like you'll earn a lot of money, but no one will send to your property because that property is 125 UPEX. Let's see how much this property is right here, 25 UPEX. So if you see here, anybody what's treasure hunting is going to work out that this property is the one you're going to send to and still be able to access all these properties or the treasure. So if you're in this property here, 25 UPEX, no one's going to go to the 125 UPEX property. So if you want to make more money off visits, it's actually more beneficial to lower your UPEX price you're charging. So yeah, being nice is a really good thing on Upland, but you can also actually make more UPEX as well. So like you win both ways. It's just, yeah, obviously you do what you want to do, but like, yeah, lower visits, more visits you get, and then like a lot more visits. We get between like probably 8 to 20 visits a day right now, but we've moved a lot of our treasure locations, so we did get more in the past. We used to have more of a treasure map down here, and then all these places over here as well, but you can see a lot of players have actually bought this area here, so there must be a lot going on in this area as well, because we used to have the same amount of properties as we've got up here all the way down. So it used to go all the way down of LA. We had over 950 or 960 properties. We've sold a few, but like every time I sell a property, I just buy another property in Granada Hills now. So we've probably like sold 250 properties in this area, and then we've probably bought like the same amount, probably about 200 properties in Granada Hills, because I've been buying like bigger UpX amount properties. So yeah, don't worry about the property, like 931 properties, fair enough, but like the properties cost me a lot more UpX now, because the factory was like 160,000 or whatever, the showroom was 50,000, 60,000, but like before all these properties I was getting on like the dollar strategy for like £4, £5, and everyone goes on about like the dollar strategy, but now look at it, 250 properties have sold. I've made probably over, what have I made in, like, if you think about $5 and over 200 properties have been sold, so you're looking at about 5,000 UpX a property. So yeah, about 1 million UpX, probably about 1 million of UpX of this profit has just come from using that dollar strategy. A third of my account has just been from that one strategy, without rent, without anything. That's just the sale profit. The other, like, basically a third, maybe a little bit more, has come from rent, and then with obviously the other third has come from visits, and then also referrals. We've earned about 200,000 off referrals, and then there's another one as well, actually. There's a fifth one, but I forgot what it actually is right now. I'm trying to think. I've had a busy day at work as well, just finished, had clients in today, starting to learn the graphic design side of stuff, so a lot of information's going in, but like this is where I can relax and film these videos. This is where I actually can come and actually have a good time, and like the investment's going up as well, so we're actually like, it's a really good feeling right now. I hope you're all winning on Upland as well. I hope you're using the strategies. I hope you're growing your account as well. Let's try and push it as much as we can, and as a team we can actually start to mint out Granada Hills, and then once that's minted out, like I plan to be in Granada Hills forever. Like this is a plan, like we'll probably look at this in about 3 years time, 5 years time, but the more patient you are, the more the return will be. Like, you know, everything, this is not financial advice, like everything obviously comes with a risk, so make sure you're very financially like aware of what you're doing. But like I use this Upland game for an investment. Like I don't just use it as a game, it is an investment to me. This money in the account is real money to me, and the way I see it is like it's so fun to play, and I wouldn't have invested in this type of thing if it wasn't for the Upland team, and like the way that they talk, from like Dirk to Upland, X1 the gamer, just like the kind of like staff they've got at Upland. Like I looked at the research, I've looked at loads of stuff, just like behaviours, the characters, just really like kind of trust, and I've got a lot of time for Upland, and the way Dirk's coming on and like just keeping the economy stable, like it's someone I trust, because you know, if they can't, like this is what I mean, like a lot of people are talking about city release, but if it crashes, like, you know, if you release too many cities at once, like it was talking about on UpX Land, if we go back to properties and then overview. Sorry, I'm talking well fast, but I've just had some Coke. First time I've actually been able to eat and drink in about 3 days, because yeah, my teeth, like in the last video I was like really high on loads of just like paracetamols and other stuff, trying to like actually like take the pain away. You know, I don't take medication ever, but I was on the couch at like 5 in the morning, like trying to like sleep up the way and that, and I had work at like 8 a.m. this morning as well, and it was just, so I feel like back to normal. Anyway, I'm going off topic here. So yeah, talking about the 310,000 properties, if Dirk was like not as financial, like not financial advice, like economy, the economic side of it, is obviously PhD in economics, you know, really cool, really amazing guy, like just to see what he's actually done and grown with Upland. But seeing here the 310,000, so this is keeping the economy stable, because I forgot the word what was supply yesterday in the video, but your demand and supply's got to balance out. So if the demand isn't there, so say you've got like a lot of houses, so like the demand's good right now because there's only 310,000 properties left, so there's less choice for each player to buy, and there's still 310,000 properties, that's a lot, but imagine if there was 500,000 or 700,000 or 900,000 properties, you'd end up with just so much supply, and then the demand obviously would still be the same as it was before, but the supply's just going up. So it just becomes too much. Like, you want a lot of supply, you want an open market, but if it's too far and you're not like selling any cities or other stuff, what's the point? The way I see it is with the 310,000 here, once they get that down to say 200,000, they could release a new city. Because if you've invested money as well, everyone watching these videos plans to make money, and yeah, the city releases are fun where you can make a lot of UPEX, but if those UPEX are worth 10 pence for 1,000 UPEX in the future because there's just so much supply and the economy crashes, what's the point of a new city release? Because all that UPEX you've earned off the city release is not worth anything anymore, if you get what I mean. So like, if you release too many cities too quickly, you're actually damaging your own investments. Like, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Like, you want a new city release, so you want more players to come into the game, and then the faster the properties mint out, and then the faster you can have city releases. But right now, there's too many properties, and that's going to change because obviously Upland's changed. They're releasing smaller cities. They're not going to release LA with over 200,000 properties, you know, that kind of idea again. And LA's minting out. Think we're like doing Granada Hills right now, which is in LA as well. So the amount of properties what are getting minted out now, they'll be able to get that down. And then if they keep doing a new city release, but smaller city releases, it means like the economy is more stable and your UPEX will hold the value, if not hopefully grow. Like, because right now you're getting about 50 to 60% for your dollar. So if you've got this account, if I wanted to like cash this account out, I'd probably get about $6,000, and maybe like five and a half thousand. But like, I'm not going to do that. I plan to add value, and you don't have to sell for 50% off if you add a structure, if you add like value, if it's in a certain location, if it's advertised on a YouTube channel, for instance. Like, there's so many different ways you can add value to property. I've sold a few properties at like 70%. I've sold a few properties at 200%. You know, it's just when I want kind of to get the dollars to move about. But I don't plan to like move the dollars about at all. I plan to like keep investing in dollars into the dollar strategy because it still works. There's still great properties for $4, $5 on Upland. But then I plan to use my UPEX to keep like minting other properties out and raise my monthly yield so I can just keep minting more properties out, because this is fun right now. But imagine like next Christmas when we're earning like 12,000 UPEX a day and we're selling about 15 properties a day. You know, we could be selling like minting out 200 properties a day. You know, that kind of like, we're just growing and growing and growing as a community. The Discord as well, so we'd plan to like do a lot, but this wouldn't be possible without you guys. That's why I really want to do these UPEX giveaways and the dollar giveaways, because this is like just turning into, this was, I'm not gonna, like, at the start it was really fun. Like, you know, I keep talking about like, how I got onto it, Lloydie Doyle's videos on YouTube, and I just really enjoyed it. But it's like, I believed in it before like 110%, but now I'm like believing it even more than. So like, it's, I'm not changing, I've never changed my mind on Upland either, and I'm very like ADHD all over the place, like job, chefing, like loads of hours, like just kind of just in a rhythm. So I'm not used to like chilling, and this is like, Upland's the only place where I can come and actually just like unwind and chill out. And that's what I like, because there's so much changing but there's so much what stays the same. So that's what I love about Upland. So I will put a link in the description down below if you do want to sign up to Upland. You will get 100,000 UPEX. You'll get a bonus up to 50%, up to 100,000 UPEX, and then, but remember, if you use the 100,000 UPEX, you won't be able to buy FSA properties. A lot of players want me to mention that, so I'll just put it into the videos. But one thing I will say about that, don't believe that FSA properties are always the best way to go, because sometimes you're getting properties for like dollar and other places at 50%, 40% even. I seen some in LA at 45% the other day, and I'm like, if you bought those properties, so say you got the 100,000 UPEX and then you got the bonus, so 150,000 UPEX, and you was like buying all these properties below mint price and like doing the deals and that, you can actually come out. So I'm not saying like FSA is not the way to go. I'm just saying like Uplands, there's so many different ways to, like, don't believe like just because I made with a dollar strategy is amazing, but next year dollar might have gone up to 100%, and then people will watch my old videos are like, but that's how he used the dollar strategy and that's how Metaverse Millen grew. And it's like, no, I used a dollar strategy back then, and then like the strategies will just change depending on the game, and that's why the research and the time and like watching other videos, because I love watching Lloydie Doyle's videos, I love watching Mark Ferguson, I love watching the Ninjas, like loads of different podcasts, you know, and loads of different other kind of YouTube videos I like watching. All of Upland's content as well, you know, is really good. Like everybody basically what like post videos on Upland I've watched, and I try and watch as many and support other videos as possible. Like I just like the community and like kind of seeing the creators start to create like really good, engaging, entertaining videos. You've got Upland Guide as well, like with the knowledge, you know, like just it's so good to actually see how it's growing and where it's going. I'd love to see what it's like in a few years, honestly. Once cars are out, once you can start to like rent your properties out instead of just buy and sell them, you know, like every property has a certain amount of units inside it. So if we actually go over to my apartment quickly, you'll see it's got a lot more units than say the townhouse has, and that means that hopefully in the future you can rent out each unit to like certain players, so this would make more money than something like this. And like it would be cool if you had to pay tax for having a structure, but then like you could actually make money off having people visit that structure and other places, you know. So like you'd have to have like you'd pay, so I don't know like a local council or how it'll work, but like just real life kind of, you know, if you use electricity, if you use water, you know, you have to have be able to like basically keep it online, kind of like city skylines, you know, where you have to manage the power, you have to manage like just amount of detail they can add and like the different layers they can add to this like kind of mechanic and the economy and the way it all like ticks over. So really looking forward to see what they come. Like I just wanted to jump on and basically talk about everything. I've been at work thinking about like all these good ideas, and with Upland and like UPX land as well, like this Granada Hills minting it out, I think we can actually do it. I think we'll be very, very close, but I really do think we can actually mint out Granada Hills. If a few big players jump on now as well and actually start helping out with it as well, I really think we can get there, guys. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you want me to talk about in the next video. I'm also on Metaverse Upland as well, so if you want to chat to me there, you can like see what I'm talking about and other stuff as well. So go give me a message, like comment on some of the tweets, and I'll get back to you straight away. I don't use Discord as much, it's kind of more for like news and information, but once obviously someone manages the server, they can like keep posting stuff. But you'll always see me like on Twitter, X, and other places like on YouTube and stuff. So yeah, give me a message, guys, if you want to chat about Upland. Thank you so much for all the support. We're getting close to the 3,000 watch hours as well, so we'll get monetized, and then I promise any of that money what we get off monetization we'll just keep putting back into Upland as well, and I'll show you the behind the scenes kind of these videos, how we edit them, how we actually film them, you know, the way YouTube works and the way like the back end and how many views we get, how much money it makes, you know, all the juicy stuff. So yeah, thank you for all the support, guys. I'll leave that there. I've been Metaverse Millen. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Really do appreciate all the support. If you want to subscribe, click that button, and then you can sign up to Upland today with a link in the description down below. I'll see you tomorrow for another video, guys. Peace.